If you can share an egg or a vegetable or anything that is just something you grew, it comes from your heart. Hi, we came to visit today and we brought eggs because we have an abundance of eggs. May we come in?
And we brought you some starts too. We heard you needed some starts. So I take my shoes off.
So we went visiting and we visited people that were our age. Nope, they're older than us, aren't they?
Yeah.
Older than us. And it was such an amazing thing because we were just there visiting them. And when we pulled up to the first place, what did we find in their front yard?
Oh, the Thurbers. Yeah, they had a lot of acreage before they moved where they are now, and they had vegetables and all kinds of things growing in the front yard. I mean, they had ornamental stuff. But
Beautiful though.
It
was like it was sculpted. They sculpted the land.
It was gorgeous.
And pulled
They did a
stuff
great
out.
job. It was amazing.
So we're like, well, so what are you growing? And they said they were growing, what are they? Potatoes, squash, tomatoes, all kinds of different things.
Yeah, they had quite
and
a
then
lot.
in the back it was shaded, so they had peas and
They're cool weather
lettuce.
crops.
They're cool weather things. We were so impressed.
Yeah, it was very
And
impressive.
they talked about how much they'd worked and hauled all the other stuff away, and really, I mean, it was amazing. I was super impressed.
I was too. It was. Anyway, it's wonderful to see.
So then we went to the second house, and we're sitting down, and one of them is quite old, not
Feeble.
quite feeble. So his wife does all the gardening, and I said, so did you plant things this year? And she just started listing them off again. It was just amazing. And she said, but I haven't been able to get any zucchini. So I've got to go buy starts. And I'm like, no. We have zucchini starts.
More than we need.
So why don't you go get them and show them what they gave us in return?
Oh, okay.
This is so cool. She said, we said we could give them zucchini starts. And she says, well, I have raspberries. Would you like raspberries? And we're like, sure. And I'm thinking little sticks of things. And look at these. They're beautiful. And there's a whole bucket.
They're in water right now. So we're going to figure out where we're putting them.
Anyway, we have raspberry starts. But as we stopped to think about it, we just went visiting to be with these people, to visit, and had no idea it was going to turn into a gardening thing. And I was so impressed that every home we went into was gardening.
Now you noticed we brought eggs when we came, and that's what we did. We have an abundance. We got to do something about that.
I'm selling some tomorrow. Somebody wants some from work. Yay!
We'll get it figured out. But it gives us a chance to share with others.
We love doing that.
Yeah.
We love doing that, sharing. And I am sharing some tomorrow when I go visiting. So, if you can share an egg or a vegetable or anything that is just something you grew, it comes from your heart. And when you walk in with it, it does something
Yeah, it's
special.
kind of a neat thing.
It
I mean,
opens up.
It's not just like a carton of eggs. This is yours.
It was,
Yeah.
anyway, it was an ordinary visit that turned into something really special because we shared all something in common.
Right. It's a neat thing.
We have made a change in our lives in the last week, and we are getting rid of our plastics that may or may not contain BPA.
Don't want to take the chance.
Right. What's BPA?
I can't pronounce it. It's a chemical that's used in hard plastics, and it's been associated with a wide range of diseases: cancer, diabetes, several others. I mean, it's a long list of diseases that they've identified it being. And there's a lot to it, but a lot of suspicions, a lot of concerns.
So, just to tell you a little bit about, we looked on the Rubbermaid site, and the Rubbermaid now does not make anything that has BPA in it. They're BPA free. And when you have the new ones that say that, they will say BPA free on the bottom. Ours do not. And so we are getting rid of them, which is a huge deal. Plastic bags, it's a big deal. My little Tupperware, these are old. So what we're doing is we're boxing them up, and we are taking them to Goodwill and let someone else take their chances with them.
Somebody thinks it's okay, and they'll be fine.
So we're putting them all together and taking, these are Ziploc ones. Yep, they don't have anything on them that shows. So all of these are going away. Well, what are we replacing them with? You want to pull those behind us? I was reading a thing and somebody goes, well, we can't use glass. That's not practical. Let me tell you how much fun I'm having by using glass. Today, this little jar had yogurt and strawberries in it. I had another one that had pineapple in it. I now take my cheese after I've opened it, cut it in two, and just stick it right in here in the fridge. We are ordering, which we saw from Justin Rhodes when she was showing us her refrigerator.
She gave a tour of her refrigerator.
Right. And they have stainless steel containers that have plastic on the top, but they're BPA free. And so we're ordering some of those through Amazon.
That was plastic on the top, you sure?
They do. Hers weren't, but I have not been able to find those yet. So I want to be able to make sure that they're waterproof in my lunchbox. So the ones that I found on Amazon have a plastic lid with a seal on it, and they are BPA free on the top.
Okay.
So we're looking into that to get that. We also got new water bottles. This one is called
more of a water can.
Raw Steel, and it keeps the water really cold. Now this is our old one, which is a Camelback, and Jim says on it BPA free. Mine is old. Mine does not say BPA free. So you have to really look, and what we found is once you start getting healthy in one area, then you're like, okay, let's get healthy in another area. And so anyway, that's what we're doing. We're pretty excited about it. I don't have a plastic storage container, or what we've always called the Tupperware container drawer.
Always the big mess.
We don't have it anymore.
Can you believe it? How messy they get?
You want to
and you never have the lids.
So now we have, and I don't know if you can see in there, but that's our glass cupboard where when we need to store something and we're just getting in the realm of doing it, you know, I'm like, oh, we need to put an onion in. So we unscrewed one and threw an onion in there. And it's really fun. I haven't figured out how to do, I know they make cloth bags and things that we can use for lettuce and some of the bigger things. So we're going to get really creative, and if you know ideas, please put them on there.
Share.
So anyway, we're really excited. We thought it was just time to share that, what we're doing. So tomorrow, I was going to add it on today's, but I don't want it today to be too long, and I really want it to be important. Tomorrow, we're going to start talking about how we're doing on the 180 days. Today is number 70, and we're going to talk about really eliminating processed food and how to do it.